Hello farmers and welcome back to East Vineland. It is dark. Still in the month of August though. I got the farmyard picked up pretty darn well, and I started advancing time, and I was keeping my eye on the price of the compost because this is going to be key for us to be able to buy another field this fall before the sugar beet harvest. And the price has now, looks like it reached max price at $12.61. Don't run into me, thank you very much. Yeah, $12.61 per 1,000. We got well, a lot. Oh, don't tell me I can't sell here. Is the gate actually closed? It technically is. Oh, that's not good. That is not good for me at all. No! I don't farm much at night, so I didn't know this actually closed. Oh, how much is this going to hurt us? This is going to hurt me quite a bit, I think. I guess I'll leave this here overnight. This is the only place that takes compost, I do believe. Compost, I'll take it. Well, the price went from $12.61 to $12.62, but I got a funny feeling because it's not even 10 o'clock at night. Let's see, what time does it open? I think it says 8 o'clock. 8 a.m. Oh, that is cruel. That is cruel. So how much we're not going to do. I hope the price doesn't drop too much. So currently, well, okay, it's going to be kind of hard to see because I've taken 100,000 liters out of here. But this was compost. I was going to get 400 grand if I could sell it right now. So, I mean, really 400 grand. It was like 400,600 and some odd dollars, something like that. Oh, okay. This is going to hurt us. We need 430,000 to be able to buy the land behind our garage, unless I just reload the game. Do we still have the 25% off? We do. Yeah, so 430,000, 429,933. But this is not good. I did not know that well. All right, let's go ahead and sleep until 8 a.m. So $12.62 was the price for compost. What's the price going to be when I wake up in the morning? What is the price going to be? $11.92. Okay, so that dropped quite a bit. I mean, we're talking $70 per 1,000. I mean, it is what it is, right? There's nothing we can do about it, right? So let's go on down here. Hey, they're open. All right. Oh, that is unfortunate. So the thing is, can we get up to 430,000 now before the sugar beet is ready for harvesting? I may have to do some contracts today. I thought I was going to be able to sell compost to be done with it. So here is our first trailer load. So I can bring 110,000 down at a time. And how many more liters of compost do I got left? That doesn't show me. 2 more trips. One full trip and another one not quite so full. All right, trip 1 done. I'll bring it back on the last trip, and oh yeah, well, the environmental score, that may help us out. I kind of forgot about I wonder if this takes in consideration the environmental score. Probably not. So that'll be good for us. What's my environmental score up to? 95. So that's which gives us a 13% bonus. All right, I'll see you in a bit. I gotta make another trip back to the farm. Load back up. Come on down, sell. Can I squeeze through here? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. All right, I'll see you on the last trip and see if we can get up to $430,000 in the bank account. Well, this trailer has saved me quite a few trips. If we had the other trailer, well, we still do, but if I was using that trailer to bring this compost down, that would have been like maybe 9, maybe close 9 or 10 trips, somewhere in that vicinity. This is going to be 3 trips, so it saves me a lot of time going back and forth. And of course, I would have to bring it down with the T8, which is a little bit slower than the Mack truck. But we're up to 330,000, and with this load right here, we should get over 430, no problem. So that that price chart does not actually put in the addition of the environmental score percentage that you get. So those numbers that we got showing for other material to sell, that's going to be more impressive when we do sell. This got to get up to 430,000, then we can afford it. Oh, wow, okay. Up to 460,000. So I should buy that field right off before anything weird happens, but maybe I'll... How much are these fields? I kind of forgot. These might be like 600? Ooh, I don't know. I cannot get another 100,000 unless I sold my straw. Field 67, it looks rather juicy as well. So field 61 is 5.82 hectares. This one is cheaper, but then again, the hectares are down quite a bit. It's kind of weird that it shows us the soil distribution on the field before we even do soil sampling. 94% loam. And I kind of forgot which one yields the best because I'm not good at that. Let's see here. If I go to here, soil types, we got loam. And then we got sandy loam showing there. And if I go to the yield, yeah, so loam is actually pretty darn good. Field 67. Can I get... I do got 25% off there. Can I get 575,000? Can I get another 100,000? Well, I mean, I guess I could sell the straw. Where's the straw here? Okay, if I sold the straw now, because I got plenty of it, 112,000 plus the bonus. If I waited until January, I could get an additional like 40,000 plus with the bonus, maybe an extra 50 or 60,000 from the straw. Family, well, I guess if you're a family of farmers, it would matter. This is only 3.5 hectares compared to 5.25. Decisions. Plus, I'm going to make some money from the solar panels during the day. What do we got for contracts today? I mean, nothing's going to pay us that well, I'm sure. We do got some potatoes. Anyone using the Mark Thor combine? Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, I'm not going to do much from getting contracts. You know what? I think it's going to benefit us if we go ahead and sell the straw. Yeah, I'm going to not make as much as I could if I sold the straw in the winter months. But really, buying the bigger field, I think will benefit us better with the sugar beet, just because we'll be able to get so much more out of the sugar beet being processed into compost, of course, pig food and diesel fuel. I'll be able to make more money by buying a field that's 1.5 hectares bigger. So, yeah, let's go grab some straw. We'll sell all the straw that we can. That's going to take a few trips. And, yeah, actually, if I waited longer in the day, I might get a better price than the straw. The straw price should be going up. Okay, so here's the deal. I think we're going to sell all the straw. Now, the price I just showed you is better than what we're actually going to get because they want me to sell it to my self-selling station, which is up by the farm. But the problem is we got bales, and that only takes loose straw. So that's a bit of a problem. So I'm not going to get that price that is being shown. So I had to get my handy dandy little calculator out. And the amount of straw that I have currently, and the price that it currently goes for at other locations, I'll get like 85,000 for it. So yeah, I need another 115. So I'm hoping with the bonus from the precision farming, plus during the day, getting some extra cash from the solar panels and such, we will get up there. So we'll have to wait and see. But I'm going to fast forward to the day so the price of the straw goes up. The price is actually increasing. So, yeah, I'll see you later in the day. Probably just around the sunset. We'll sell the straw bales. And hopefully get up to the 576, I think, is what I technically am going to need here. I was checking the status of the field. There's no weeds in the field. There is stones, but that's okay. We can't see the fertilizing state because precision farming. But overall, yeah, it's not too bad of a field, and it's actually bigger than a hectare, bigger than the other fields. So yeah, 576,000 is what we need. So 5.25 hectares compared to 3.54. So it's significantly bigger than here. And plus, there is some forestry that comes with this. And I do understand there's a little bit of a piece in here, but when we buy the field, we can merge that together. So I'm going to fast forward to the day. The price of straw will go up. Currently, the price of straw elsewhere, as we wait for it to show here. So yeah, the time scale, the time-saving stock check, is giving me the price for the selling lodge very big, sorry, for $53 per, but we can't sell it there. And currently the other prices, I just rounded off to 40 because I'm thinking it's going to be there at least by the afternoon hours, which I will see you in just a matter of a second or two. Well, here we are, 6 o'clock in the evening hours. I got the time scaled down to 0.05 because I don't want it to go too dark. The price only went up a couple dollars, right up to 40. So that's what we're going to be selling these straw bales for. The good news is, though, we are up to 491,000 just from the solar panels, and of course the energy that we sell from the fuel refinery. So we got to get up to 576,000, as we know. And yeah, I was kind of thinking, even after we, if we could buy the land today, maybe I can get in the field and do some soil sampling and take care of the field a little bit better. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think we'll just get the field as is. As I create a traffic jam here. So we do have 2 million liters of straw to sell. I don't want to sell all of it because I would like to have some straw for the pigs. But the only thing that helps us do with the pigs, I believe, is get a solid manure, which is not too important for me. But still wouldn't mind having some manure. Maybe I could actually sell manure if I need to. I don't know when the best time to sell manure is. Alright, let's see what we get for our first load here. If I could sell all of it together, that'd be great. Yeah, I've seen better prices. Definitely seen better. But that got us up to 500,000. Alright. So it's going to take a few trips, of course, when you have 2 million liters of straw to sell. It's going to take a few trips, and plus I got to unload it from the barn. But that's pretty easy to do. So let me get a lot of these trips done. I'll bring you on back. And fingers crossed we're relatively close. But if we're not, yeah, we always got manure to sell. I don't know how much we got of it, but there is some there. Well, I definitely felt better when it came with the second load of straw bales. And I got a lot more money. And I was trying to figure out, why did the first set of straw bales not pay as much? Then I remembered. That was probably the set of bales that I tried to put into the barn. And then the barn maxed out on how much it could hold. So those bales were not full bales. And then when I brought the second load over, I got like 25,000. Which means this load here should put us where we need to be. So let's go ahead and sell this. I still got more straw bales. So if need be, I'll go get some more and sell some more. There we go. That is all we need. Plus a little bit of extra cash always helps out. Yeah, so you can see I was getting 25, pretty close to 26,000 per load. And that leaves me with, how much straw do I have left inside that barn? Still 132,000 liters of straw. Now, of course, not the best price I could get. We can get a better price in the wintertime, but it is what it is. So I definitely want to buy that field before, I don't want to sleep through the night. October is sugar beet harvesting time. I do wake up at 8, but sometimes the farmers get up earlier than I do, and the fields are harvested. Farmlands, field number 67. So I got enough money to get my 25% off. Now, just a reminder, if you're using this, don't use the mouse and click buy. You actually have to hit the space bar to get the discount. So if you hit space bar, it'll tell me, would you like to buy the land for $575, $779 with a 25% discount? Yes, we would. So thank you very much. Getting us down to, well, we'll just say 5,000. But the good news is we now have another field and another sugar beet field. And I cannot wait to get to harvesting tomorrow morning because, one, it's sugar beet. We get to use that wonderfully colored sugar beet harvester that we have. And 2, we get to use the new auger wagon, that's a sugar beet cutter, to put the sugar beet into our fuel refinery. Now the question is, does this T8 have enough horsepower to run that? I think we got 355 horsepower. What do we got on this thing? 351. And the auger wagon requires... Nope, sorry. Go in here. That auger wagon needs... Well, it says 400. So... I sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. We'll find out in the morning. I'm not even going to bother looking at the store page because we don't have cash, and I don't want to sell anything else at a lower price than what I can usually get. So, yeah, let's go ahead, jump to the month of October, and we're going to start with our own sugar beet field first because it's right next to the farm. And that way, if the T8 does struggle going back and forth and also getting the sugar beet into the fuel refinery, it's not that far to go. And then we'll figure out something from there. Upgrading the engine could cost up to like 30 or 40,000, somewhere in that general area. Well, good news is it's not raining out, and the bad news is I kind of forgot to check on the sheep's milk. I was so used to the beginning of the series once we got the milking sheep in, I could go months without having to take care of it. Now it's like every month I kind of need to take care of it. If I could try to go 2 months, it doesn't quite work out for me. Oh, you know what? I think sheep's milk was it. Oh, I may have missed sheep's milk in September. Sheep's milk. Where is it? Sheep's milk. Oh, best price in October. Apparently. All right, so I can get some cash from there. Looks like I'm going to get about 10,000, but I haven't filled up our container yet. I don't know how much sheep's milk is over there. Probably like another 10,000 liters. How much have I got in here? Let's see, I got 28,000 there. It doesn't know that I got 28,000 in the tanker. So I'm going to get more than the $10,000. I got to bring it down to, I'll take it. So, ooh, we'll get some cash there. What's in the store? Anything of interest? Nothing of interest at all. So the sheep's milk, by selling that, I may actually get enough money to upgrade the engine in the T8 if I need to. Let me go ahead and open this on up. And squeeze on up through here. I said squeeze on up through here. All right, I'm going to collect the sheep's milk. I'm going to take it on down to the sell point. And we'll go ahead and collect on that. While that's filling up, what is the weather looking like for today? It's looking really, really good. Oh yeah, the other thing I should check on before so much work gets done here. Let's turn the details on. A lot of cultivating jobs. Any sugar beet contracts. All right, so field number 9 doesn't pay that well. That one pays a lot of cash. So we'll accept that contract. And what other high-paying contract? Field 99, that pays well enough. I'll take that one. It won't take us too long to get that done. All right, that'll work for me. A little bit of extra cash and never hurt. Let's see, I don't need to check on my fields, but I know my fields are ready. So, wait, is corn? Is my cornfield ready as well today? Because I need to be making cracked corn pretty soon because we're just about out of it. Where am I here? We got to be up here for corn. And the cornfield is ready to be harvested. All right. But definitely I want to do the sugar beet first in that field there. And then we'll probably get some corn done over there. I could get Frank or someone to harvest the corn, but I think we'll do it ourselves. So 40,000 liters of sheep's milk should be pretty darn good for us, I think. Our grass fields are ready as well. I did get those fertilized in between episodes, so those are all set. I will look for the other grass contracts only if they're silage. But the money we just got from the sheep's milk, that should be enough money to upgrade the engine in the T8, I believe. But I'm not going to do that right off. I want to see if the T8 can handle that auger wagon with the horsepower that it currently has. We'll give it a go, and if it doesn't need it, then I'll save the money for something else. But let me go ahead and cut across all these farmers' fields. Let's get back to the farm. Let's get out that beautiful crop harvester that we have, the purple and green monster. Get the header on and start harvesting some sugar beet. Well, I think I do have a shed picked out for all of our long trailers and where to put it, but that's going to be a lot more cash. But we'll have a lot more cash when winter comes along. We sell that silage, the eggs, the flour, all that wonderful stuff. Oh, the flour. I probably should check on that because I do want to leave some grain for the chickens. So, hide inactive. How are we doing on the... Yeah, okay. I got plenty of grain left, I believe. I would like to leave about maybe 20,000 liters in total, if I can. So hopefully I don't forget about that. Hopefully I can sneak this out here. Alright, let's go get the header. I was thinking last month was the potato harvest was going on. I was thinking about getting the header for doing potatoes, and the contracts I would have done would have paid for it, but I wouldn't have actually made money on it, but I would have broke even. But that would have meant next year I could have done potatoes for other farmers and then made a whole bunch of money on that. But I figured, you know what? We're doing the sugar beet harvesting here. I think we're doing well enough, and I am trying to cut back on contracts if I can help myself from doing that. Right, let me go ahead and unfold the harvester. Put that on down. So last year, on the fields that we did, we got, I think it was 800,000 liters of sugar beet. But those were two different fields, so I don't know what to expect off the field this year, or fields. Now, of course, with the new field, that's going to hurt our environmental score, because that field should be like terrible rating right now, because no soil sampling. I don't know how they took care of the field or not. But yeah, I think our score was like at 90 something, was it not? We just checked it at the beginning of the episode. Now we're down to 81. Yeah, that field is at a what? That field's at a 27. that is horrible. But unfortunately, I can't work in that field. So I really don't want to be selling anything right now. As long as I get a couple things done in that field before we sell anything, that would be good. I mean, but all that really does is it hurts the bonus that we get. It's not like we get a huge deduction. So our environmental score didn't go below 50. I remember asking that question when I was on No Man's Land. Can you actually get to where you have a negative bonus applied? And I've been told the answer is yes. So I guess you got to go, your overall score's got to go below 40. So that'd be kind of difficult, I would think. All right, I got to get over to the T8, which is right here. Let's go ahead and take off the canvas to this thing. Let's see here. Probably need to go this way. Nope, can't turn that sharp with that. So no sharp corners with it. Let's turn on the beacons. So according to the stats, we're about 50 horsepower under the requirement. We're at 350. This requires 400, so that's pretty significant, actually. So we'll see how it gets along. Like I said, if it does well, then we'll leave it as is. I'd rather save the money for other things. But if we need to, we need to. I do love the looks of these trees when October, November comes. Especially now since, knock on wood, I really haven't had a flickering problem with the trees and that. Now I know I've been asked quite a bit in comments and on Discord, what are my settings that I currently have, and I do plan on making a short video on that. I just want to make sure I get through another winter, fall and winter, to make sure that doesn't come back. So we'll see how it gets along here. Alright, so if I back up like that, that works out well for us, and we're already unloaded. I just gotta look at this. It says 60,000 liters in there, and that's what the grain bin looks like. Or the... It's been a long time since I've used an auger wagon. I'm trying to think the last time I actually used one. And it's not coming to my mind when the last time I used one. I just figure, you know what? If I can go to a field with a truck and trailer, auger wagon doesn't really help me out too much. Now, I may change that on the next map I do. I'm going to try to do a couple of other different things. So it'll be kind of interesting. How does this header work in this field? Am I going to have any spots where it misses? Let's see, T8, where are you? There you are. Yeah, I'll be interested to see if we miss any spots here and there. Alright, I can kind of tell, I think if once I get a full load of sugar beet in here, I'm thinking the T8's not going to like it too well. Because we only got 60,000 liters in here. And I want to get the whole field into this trailer. Well, actually, in theory, I want to get a full trailer from this field. I hope the whole field doesn't fit into this trailer. I hope we get more than the 211,000 liters this thing can hold. But after only 60,000 liters in here, the T8 is not quite getting up to speed at all. The only tricky part with this is, with crop destruction on, I don't want to be going into the field and destroying a crop. So we'll just keep backing on up to the belt on the root crop harvester. So that's 120,000 liters, which is... That's saying half full. That does not look like it's half full. Whoop, nope, nope. Turn on the header first. That'd be a good idea. Alright, so going downhill here with the honeybee flex header, or air ride header, however it's called, we missed some spots. And so far, so good. In front of the barn was another spot. Alright, so that's acting good so far. Yeah, just imagine if we get over the 800,000 liters that we had last year. Now, a slight problem that we could have. It'd be an interesting problem, but if we do get more sugar beet, that fuel refinery, I don't want to say only holds 1 million liters, I think. We do not have a silo yet. So, but between this harvester here being able to hold 60,000 liters of sugar beet and the auger wagon being able to hold 211,000 liters, that means basically we can hold 1.25 million liters of sugar beet between the fuel refinery and all of our containers. Well, TA is like, I'll pull it, but just give me a moment. Alright, I think instead of struggling with this, let me go ahead and drop this off. I don't have any wheel weights on here. I don't think it was a traction problem. I'm hoping I can do the full upgrade of the engine, because there's 2 upgrades. One will be, well, we'll see here in a moment here. Customize. So, yeah, we're at 351. I can upgrade to a 381 for 15,000. or 409 for 29,000, or 435 for 42. And that is what we're going to get ourselves. Yep, spend some more money. Yep, customize. That's a lot of money to upgrade the engine, and I have just barely enough money to repair it as well. That way we know we got enough horsepower for sure. I'm hoping this makes a big difference. I mean, we just went up about 75 horsepower in this thing. That is a big trailer, though. Excuse me, auger wagon. Not quite. There we go. Lined up enough. Well, it doesn't appear to be that much better. It looks like I'm getting some wheel slippage on the front wheels. I didn't look at those too much. But yeah, upgrading the engine didn't really help us out that much. Oh well. I mean, upgrading the engine is not the worst thing I could have spent the money on. It'll help out in other aspects. I'm pretty sure it's helping out some. I wonder if putting wheel weights on would help us. But since I'm back down to 3,000... I know one thing, that trailer, because the back wheels help you turn, that thing turns pretty darn quick. I may have needed to upgrade the engine anyways, because I may have not had enough horsepower to turn on the auger wagon itself. I should be able to get some more in there, right? Yeah, we're only 85% full. Can I sneak by that? Kind of ish. There we go. So this will definitely pay off, of course, getting the other field of sugar beet, like I said before, just getting much more diesel fuel out of it, compost, and of course pig food, because I don't actually have any pig food in storage. I brought all the pig food over to feed the pigs. So they should be good until some of this is being processed, which we're going to be starting that here pretty darn soon. And actually, I'm thinking for what the sugar beet harvester does, I think it'd be better if I just drove this over and unloaded into the auger wagon. So this will give us 200,000 liters into the auger wagon. Yeah, we might get 500,000 liters off this field. Oh, no, not paying attention. Okay, now maybe not as much, because I just destroyed about 2,000 or 3,000 liters of sugar beet there. I'll actually fold up the header to make it look a little bit more realistic. There is no collision on these headers. All right. Yeah, traction is a little bit of the problem. And now I'm hitting the harvester back there. Let me move that, because the back end of the trailer is starting to swing around. Wow. So we do have a horsepower requirement to move this, but I know one thing. Once I get moving, I'm not stopping. until I get up there, if I can get up there. It's nice to have an auger wagon that can hold that much sugar beet, because we're going to get tons of it. But now my problem is actually moving it. Now, I did double check on the Mack truck that we have. There is no option for any other linkage on the back of that truck to be able to hook up like trailers and such. Kind of like the man truck was in the base game. Is the man truck even in the base game? I'm not too sure. But I can't lease anything or anything like that to help us move this around. So I have what I have. This may take me the whole month just to get up there. Of course, I am going uphill a little bit. So maybe I'm going to have to not fill this up all the way and maybe only put 100,000 liters into it. Now, once I get going, I better keep up my speed, because I do have to go up an incline to get up to the fuel refinery. Well, I didn't make it far at all. That's as far as she would make it. And even with super strength, I can't move it either. So it is where it is. But, you know, we do have other options to us. So let's go ahead and use them. That's as far as she wants to go, really. I mean, okay, now it's slightly moving again, but that would take me forever. And that should be, which it is, cut sugar beet. Actually, you don't even see... Oh, it's taking it from the back, really. Taking it from the back of the trailer. So, is there an option on the T8 to put tracks on it? Not that I have the money to do it this year. But at that point, maybe by next year we have enough cash I can buy ourselves a much bigger tractor. Maybe a quad. Quad track or something to that nature. Nope, wrong one. You gotta come over here. Kinda forgot where you were going. Alright, let's go ahead and get the process done of doing some sugar beet. Cut sugar beet. And that should be all good and active. Well, here I am using the same trailer, but at least we have a way to make cut sugar beet a little bit better. So before I unload again, let's see if that took enough weight out. Okay, so even 170,000 liters is not enough. I think I can put tracks on the T8, but by the time we get done with the harvest today, it's not going to matter too much. Alright, looks like I can move 136,000. So, 2 loads of the root crop harvester into the trailer, auger wagon, and I'll be able to move it with the T8. Slowly I turn, step by step, inch by inch. Yeah, she got rolling. But this is one of those things to where sometimes stats don't really tell you the whole truth about equipment and implements and all that fun stuff. 400 horsepower. We do have 400 now and 38 on the T8. It could be just a matter of getting some good grip. But either way, yeah, we only got like just barely over half of a load here. So 2 root crop harvester fulls into here, 120,000 liters would be good. And now I should be able to pull right up to here, and that will go on in. And the other trailer that we're using, that is like 40,000, so that would be like 3 trailer loads compared to 1 that I can currently move with this. So it still benefits us a little bit, but hopefully next year we'll have a bigger tractor or some kind of a setup to move this around. We should be able to get another season in here in East Vineland before we move on. We'll be not doing as many contracts next year, if any. By the time we get selling everything this winter, we should be able to afford a silo and who knows what else. Oh yeah, we do need another shed. Yeah, the shed's kind of expensive. And I might need more land to put the shed on. Alright, so now I know the capabilities of T8 in this auger wagon combo that we have. We'll just put 2 loads into it. I can feel the horsepower difference from the empty trailer from before. Definitely accelerates a lot quicker. But now I'm just hoping we get 500,000 liters off this field here. If we get 500,000 liters off this field here, now I know the other field that we just bought, probably not in the best of conditions. The other farmer probably didn't do the best that they possibly could do. So it's probably not going to yield as well. Now here's the field that we were going to buy. And that farmer already got his field done. He wasn't waiting around. Alright, let's get more of this field done. Fingers crossed, I'm hoping for 500,000 liters. I'm not going to empty into the trailer yet. So I want to be 2 full loads. And I'll try to pay attention so I don't ruin more crop. Quite make the 500,000 liters I was hoping for off this field, but we're not going to be too far off. So that's good. And if the other field is in decent condition, I think we'll get more than what we had last year, which means definitely a better profit in the next coming season. Then it's just a matter of checking out the crop rotation on these fields for next year, which ones will require what. Having 2 sugar beet fields definitely will pay off. And who knows, maybe by the time next spring rolls around, maybe we can afford another field? I don't know. I definitely don't know. But we got a lot of work to do in this month of October. And hopefully it goes a little bit faster than the morning has. I think what I'll probably do in between episodes, I may go do the sugar beet contracts. I will use the same setup that we currently have because that's my best option. I just got to take it easy on filling up the auger wagon with more than 2 loads. Once the T8 is rolling, it's okay. If it starts to go uphill, it will decrease in speed. And if I do start on an incline, that would be a problem. Because I want to earn a little bit more cash because there is something else I want to buy today, and that's the windrower for the baler. So when I do my grass field, I won't be leaving a little bit of strips everywhere, here and there. I do have a strip of sugar beet down here that I want to go ahead and grab. I don't remember where it is, but I think it's right here. Maybe not. I thought I missed a strip somewhere on the end of a headland somewhere, but that's all right. And I think that has saved myself a little bit of trouble. I'm going to bring the harvester up here so the T8 doesn't have to go too far downhill. Let's park that right there for now. So we'll check in a second and see how many liters we actually got off this field. Of course, this field's going to need a whole bunch of work. It's going to need to be, of course, plowed. Then, of course, we got to get the stones off the field. I think we got to spread some lime on the field. All that wonderful stuff. I don't know how this angle is going to work out, but we are going to be going downhill a little bit. Can we get up to 15 miles an hour? 15 miles an hour would be great. Because once I start making the corner slightly going uphill, we're going to bog down a little bit. Yeah, so if you ever want to use this auger wagon, I will advise maybe get something that's 500 horsepower and probably has some tracks on it. Because you can see I am getting some wheel slippage with what I have here. I don't have any wheel weights on or anything like that. Get to the concrete. That should give me a little bit better grip. And I think what I'll do to save myself a little bit of a headache is while that's going ahead and cutting up that sugar beet, let's grab the harvester. We'll bring the harvester to the auger wagon. And I'll just drop off the header to make it a little bit more easier. Can I squeeze in through here? Should be able to. Barely. Yeah, so how much money do I need for that windrower for the baler? I think it's like 38,000. Okay, so 45.6. I'll probably just get the standard working width of 10 meters because I'm already putting the grass into a swath. This has put the swath into a tighter swath, and it'll be right before the baler, so it lines it up better. So I think that's a problem. So I'm just going to buy as is. But I may change the color scheme to match the case. We got a case baler, and there's no extra charge for the paint. So yeah, getting those contracts done would be good. That'll give me enough money to do that. So what contracts am I currently taking here? Oh, baling. What's that one for? Ted it and bale it. So that's a hay contract. Not going to do it. So that'll be 20. That's only like 30,000. Not even 30,000. All right, but I mean, I got all day to come up with the money to get the windrower for the baler because it's just my grass field. So field 74.99. Where are those fields, and do I know the map well enough? 74. All right, this is relatively flat, and 99. That's relatively flat. Where do I got to bring said sugar beet? Is that a long haul for it? Farm shop north, and take the products to the sugar mill. Which one's the sugar mill? Is this the oil? This is the oil mill? Not cereal. Livestock. Oil. Farmers. Spinnery. Supermarket. Carpentry. Grape. Dairy. Oh, wait, is it down here? Way down there. Tell me that's field 99 that's got to go there because that's closer. No, field 99 is going north, and the field that's further north needs to go. Well, what I could do, it doesn't matter because they just want sugar beet. I could harvest field 99 and deliver that down to the sugar mill, and hopefully that'll cover that, and then I can bring the rest up north. Yeah, I can probably do that. All the sugar beet's out, so how much sugar beet do we get off the field? 474,000 liters off that field. Of course, it has processed a little bit, but not a whole lot. Let's see, it's done about 4,000 liters of processing because we got 1,000 liters of compost. So, yeah, we'll just say 475,000 liters off that field, which is not too bad. Let me turn off my equipment here. And let's go ahead and get over to our new field. Can I not teleport to that place? Can I teleport to here? We can. Let's run over to our field and let's see what the stats say on it. I don't expect it's going to be like really, really great. But look at the size of this field. Yeah, we may need a silo. Expected yield 78 out of 100. That is not too bad. That's actually not that bad at all. And let's see. Let me get flight mode on here for us. Oh wow, that is going to be... I'm going to need a silo. I don't think... Because basically, it is 1 million liters in that fuel refinery. Let me double check on that. I think it's only 1 million liters, which sounds kind of weird saying that, because when I first said it, wow, that can hold 1 million liters, that'd be great. Now, some of you might be saying, how about getting the factory's upgrade mod and using that? We had it on the series, and I was getting some conflicts. There must be a mod on here with the factory's upgrade mod screwing up, because with the factory's upgrade mod, I could double... Well, I don't have the money to upgrade it anyways. Because I would need like a 132,000. Does that seem right? I think it was 120,000 for the fuel refinery, so 10%, 12, yeah, 132,000. Either way, that would help us out, but I don't have the cash to do it. But yeah, I may need. Wow, situations here. Do we got 2 months to do sugar beet? We got October and November to be able to cut up the sugar beet. All right. And in November, we can sell eggs. And I could probably sell the rest of the straw. Which wouldn't be that much more. Well, with the contracts and everything, I'll have to figure it on out one step at a time. Yeah, one step at a time. But this will be a big harvest. I'll probably have to do a lot of this off camera, as you can see. It will be a fast harvesting process, but getting the crop back to the farm is going to be a little bit of a challenge. I thought the T8, once we upgrade the engine, would be fine. Maybe after I get the contracts done, maybe putting some wheel weights on, helping me getting better traction. Maybe that will do it, but at least it's kind of flat, so getting up to speed wouldn't be too bad, but we'll have to see how that goes. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in East Vineland, but until then, have a good one.